brilliant speed with vibrant service, vibrant broadband internet.
All right, good morning. It's 10:30, and it is Vibrant U time. It's all yours. Take it away.
It is Vibrant U time. Thank you, Jeff, for having us. My name is Shane.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Bo.
And football season is here.
Football.
Did you watch the Vikings preseason game, Jeff?
I did not.
Okay. How about you, Bo?
Many things going on that day.
I didn't. All I saw from the preseason that someone hit a 70-yard field goal that's not going to count as a record because it was preseason.
Because it was preseason.
Yeah. I think that was the Jaguars.
It was a Jaguars.
Yeah, they have a new kicker, it looks like. And, wow, I don't know. He's got a leg.
Pretty soon they're going to, have the kickoff out to the 30-yard line, go 3 and out, and then kick a field goal.
Yeah, right? Oh, boy. I know. There's a lot of talent out there. But so how many of you guys are in the fantasy football?
I am.
All right.
I think I'm the only one that is not.
You
So
should.
Jane
just
is
for the fun
not.
of it.
You should.
Yeah.
Maybe next
It's easy
year.
to play online. I mean, it's
Maybe
free.
next year when I have a little bit more of my life back.
Well, it's football season, so we thought we'd update you on how much football can you watch without cable or live TV subscription. And spoiler, you can watch some, but not all. So we'll talk about that in this episode. So Jane, talk about some streaming services and budgets.
So basically, replacing cable TV with a streaming service is super easy. It can be as simple as signing up for live TV like YouTube TV or Hulu Live, and it can be as complicated as subscribing to a dozen of individual services and getting frustrated. And that's where the confusion and the frustration happens with people. So, and to add to the confusion now, some services may offer almost everything, but you're missing one of your favorite channels. So if you're missing something like that, you might want to subscribe to something that kind of fills it in, like Friendly. Friendly is an underrated service. I love Friendly. There's so many things
Don't
to offer.
have
Plus, it's
any
live
clue
TV.
what that is.
Anyway, it's that's what you can do.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Cool.
So and there's an example of adding Friendly to something like YouTube TV, because YouTube TV has hundreds of channels, but it doesn't have the history channel, just one of those that they don't carry. So you can add Friendly and have YouTube TV and combine those. Add Friendly for like $7 a month to get that one channel or maybe a few channels that you want. So, that's what a streaming is. That's the beauty of it. You can build it like a puzzle piece to fit what you're actually looking for. And that's just the main benefit. You're not stuck with one package that you wish had the history channel. You can add it and go find it elsewhere. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. But one question we like to ask people when they talk about streaming or ask questions, we ask them, do you need live TV? So Shane's going to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, how much live TV do you really watch, right? So I discovered over the last few years that when I'm streaming, I stream on-demand content all the time. I rarely watch live TV. I don't schedule my activities around a weekly TV show, like their time slot. I don't need to be in front of the TV at 8 p.m. on Wednesday night to watch the next episode. So that's not to say I don't like to watch my favorite shows when they come out each week. But I'll just watch them the next day, or I'll watch them. I'll kind of stream them back to back to back at my leisure, right? It could be 11 o'clock at night. I decide to sit down and watch a show.
So you're more of a binge watcher.
Yeah, so I binge watch a lot.
I'm a sports watcher, so I'm in the opposite.
So you're in the opposite. So you watch a
all
lot of live TV, right?
Yeah, I could care less about recorded stuff.
And that's so for me, that's where NFL football comes in. So this is the thing about what I need live TV for is NFL football. But what that allows me to do is pause my live TV subscription for about 5 months and save $70 a month.
Sure.
So if you're like me and you don't care about the news you have to watch the news every night, and you have to watch Wheel of Fortune and all that stuff. If that's not you, but you do like football, you can pause your subscription, but then turn it back on, which that's what I did in August, right? So, Bo, talk about streaming NFL football.
The NFL has done a lot of change in the last few years with the emergence of streaming. So they've been striking some deals with streaming services like YouTube TV, Amazon. So we're going to talk about it and kind of break it down into what's called in-market and out-of-market games. I mean, this term has been around for a long time. You probably remember like the blackout games back in the day when you couldn't watch it because of what market was airing on. So in-market games that's going to be airing on your like local channels like the CBS, Fox. Those are in-market games, like the Vikings. But if you're going to watch like out-of-market games, that would be airing on the West Coast or the East Coast, at the same time as the game that you're watching. So people have to figure out how to watch both of those things. And, you can watch those by combining some streaming services, taking a look at what teams you're actually interested in. So like, for instance, my friend, he grew up in Minnesota, is a Vikings fan, but he lives in Denver. So to watch that game, it's a little different than if you're in Minnesota and you want to watch a Vikings game. So there's just different ways of going about it. And now with Amazon Prime, YouTube TV, and Netflix, there's so many different ways to watch what you want to watch.
So streaming services have been cutting deals with NFL to air certain games. And I'm sure you guys are aware of it because you probably can't watch some of them.
Right.
So the NFL brings a lot of eyeballs to the streaming service, and Amazon made the first deal by securing Thursday Night Football until 2033. And guess how much a year they get?
You just lots of zeros.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Isn't that crazy? $1 billion. So now, what do you think's happening? Of course, others are wanting to make the deals, like YouTube. So week one, they have the Brazil game, and Netflix has the Minnesota Vikings game on Christmas Day.
So you got to have Netflix to do that.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and so that brings us to what do you need to watch? Okay. If you want to watch Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and games on CBS, ABC, and NBC, then you don't necessarily need a live TV service, but you will need other services. And that's when Jane touched on you could subscribe to several other channels, but not a live TV service. And that's where things can get confusing.
Okay.
Paramount Plus, that's CBS, so they'll run the CBS games. Peacock, that's NBC, so they'll run those games. You could subscribe to ESPN separately, Prime Video separately, and Netflix separately. And they'll get you all those, they're kind of considered in-market games, right? But you won't get the Vikings.
No.
If they're on those games, those channels, you will, but they're a lot of times on Fox.
They're
Fox
usually
does
on
not
there.
have
Yeah.
its own streaming service.
How about that?
But let's say you add up all those services, and that's going to cost you about $73 a month, okay? And that's not without a live TV subscription. But if you want to watch the Vikings, then you're going to need a live TV subscription. But when you get a live TV subscription, then you get ABC, CBS, NBC, ESPN, NFL Network. You get all those included in that, right? Mm-hmm. So that'll run you about $83 a month if you get YouTube TV. Now you add Amazon Prime, and that's $7 a month, something like that.
That's all?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
And then you also add Netflix to get the Christmas Day games, right? And that's all your in-market games that Bo was talking about. So with live TV and getting the Vikings, that kind of thing, it'll run you about $105 a month. So it's about $32 a month to watch, more to watch the Vikings, to make sure you can watch the Vikings, if that's all you like for live TV, like myself. So Bo's going to talk a little bit about Sunday Ticket.
Yeah, so Sunday Ticket's been around for a while. It was with other companies before. I believe DirecTV kind of had a handle on it for years, but NFL Sunday Ticket's now with YouTube TV. So, and how it works is you have to have YouTube TV as the base subscription, for just if you're signing up for it in general. But Sunday Ticket is an add-on that you can put on your account during the NFL season. They actually have two categories. I was just looking at it because I share it with some friends, and we're going to want to, get that activated. So you can do Sunday Ticket, which gives you all the out-of-market games, so basically the games other than the Vikings games. And then it also has a package that's Sunday Ticket plus Red Zone, which is a pretty fun channel if you've never had it, because it's basically all scoring, because it's all in the red zone and it kind of hops back and forth between games, kind of like the perfect thing to have on during commercial breaks or like halftime. So I think it's like ends up being about $45 or so more to add the Sunday Ticket plus Red Zone. So basically, if you're a big football fan, you probably want to look at Sunday Ticket. You can add it to your YouTube TV account. You're not going to get the Thursday night games or the Netflix game, because you're going to have to subscribe to Amazon or Netflix to get those. But it's got a really good value. It ends up being about $150 a month if you're going to add all that together, which is still less than a lot of cable subscriptions. And again, it's only for the NFL season. It's actually one of the shortest sports seasons out there. So you're going to be paying a little bit, but it's not going to be something you're paying for all year. You can just kind of add it up and split it up, maybe among some friends or some family members. So that would be the way if you're a big football nut. That's kind of what you want to look at. I know we're pretty excited about the Vikings season with J.J. McCarthy. We got the youngest starting quarterback in the league right now, so hopes are pretty high. And if you're going to start being a Vikings fan, everyone's got their doubts because we're Minnesota sports fans and we know better. But if you're looking to hop on the bandwagon,
rookies normally do in the NFL when they first start.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that's very, very true. But so that's kind of in a nutshell. If you're a huge NFL fan, kind of what you want to look at.
Jeff, who's your quarterback on your fantasy team?
Well, we haven't drafted yet.
Okay, who are you targeting?
League. I would say Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're a scoring league only, and the tush push is big.
Yeah. Yeah.
But one thing that happened this last week, I was going to tell you guys, is that the NFL Network was bought out.
Oh.
By ESPN.
Yes.
He owns them now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. ESPN, they're doing some combining and different
Don't know
things.
what's going to happen there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Yep. It's just more football.
Yeah. Who's your quarterback?
The Cincinnati Bengals quarterback.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow,
is as good as there is out there. So.
Yeah. And I'm in a keeper league, so we get to keep up to 3 players on your team from last year. Mm-hmm. And it's the pretend money thing, right? So for pretend money, I think I'll have $3 into him.
Oh boy!
I know.
Yeah.
So we do auction draft, and it's really fun. Bo, how about you?
I was trying to look for Tavares Jackson and Nathan Peterman, but I couldn't find them on the roster. No, I haven't drafted yet. I got a lot of research to do. I got some research to do.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, to celebrate, Vibrant is offering a chance to win tickets to an upcoming Vikings game.
All right.
So new subscribers who sign up for our 200 megabits per second or higher plan will get a $50 Visa gift card, as well. It's to offset some of the NFL ticket cost, maybe.
Oh, there you go.
The Sunday ticket thing.
Right.
But they'll also get a chance to win 2 tickets to the Vikings game. It's going to be the November game against the Bears. And not only that, Jane.
Not only that,
she's going
but
to talk about the next
members,
incentive.
so Meeker Energy members and current Vibrant subscribers, if you guys refer somebody to get Vibrant, you get $25 and they get $25. And then your name will also go into the drawing for 2 separate Viking game tickets.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's the same game, and it's the 4 seats are together, right? So Vibrant, our Meeker Energy people will be able to sit together.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So if someone is lucky enough, good luck. We wish you the best. If you have any details on that, if you want to have any details, just go to thevibrantbroadband.com/football for more information.
All right.
And then, dun 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 dun.
Oh, what do we got coming up?
So Shane and Jane will be at cybersecurity tonight. We're going to be at Meeker Energy. We start off at 5:30 tonight. And, when you have all this great technology, there's always somebody that has to ruin it, right? So we're going to talk about hackers and scammers and artificial intelligence. So come on out and see us. We're going to be at 5:30 Meeker Energy.
Okay.
Come out for some non-alcoholic beverages, snacks, and it's free. It's about probably 45 minutes long.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Sounds fun.
Yeah, and if you have questions, you can always give us a call. If you have questions on streaming, on anything internet related, you can give us a call at 320-693-3231 or go on our website. You can also catch the replay of these episodes on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And you can also listen live every Wednesday here at 10:30 at KLFB.
All right. Well, thank you, Jeff, for having us.
Beautiful.
Thank you, audience, for listening. My name is Shane.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Bo.
Tune in next week for another Vibrant You Live.
Brilliant speed with vibrant service. Vibrant broadband internet. Vibrant broadband internet.